Hi, my name is Faith and I'm a Survivor Faithful, and today we're going to be talking about the next round of key elements that we got to vote for season 50. I was so excited when I found out that we were going to get to vote again. I had seen it on TikTok right before the episode aired that there was going to be another round of voting, and I could not wait to see what we were going to get to decide. Let's get right into it. So there was only 3 questions this time, and the first one was about the Final Four challenge. It said, time to put on your challenge producer hat. Which of these iconic challenges would you see the Final Four players take on? This one was a no-brainer for me. It was probably one of the easiest ones that we've gotten to decide yet. I did option C all the way. I am obsessed with that challenge. There's just something about it that is anxiety-inducing, even as somebody who just watches the show. I think option A is pretty similar with the timing of it. Option B was kind of immediate no for me. I'm not a big fan of like the big courses. There's just something about option C. It just seems like old school Survivor to me. When I think of the final challenge, that's the first thing that comes in my head. I am hoping that that's the one that gets chosen. The second question was about advantages. It said, more gameplay. Advantages are an exciting way to give players the power to influence the game. How much power do you want the advantages to have in Survivor 50? I'm gonna be honest, this question kind of confused me. I had to read it a few times. We had option 1, minimal power. I want advantages to be rare and limited in power, forcing the players to rely primarily on their strategic, social, and physical abilities. Strategic power. I want advantages that are just powerful enough to create some uncertainty and risk, adding a layer of complexity for the players to deal with. And dynamic power. I want to amplify the impact and fun of advantages so they offer enough power to shake up the game so that even players on the bottom have a fighting chance. I feel like we kind of already answered something similar to this in the first round. I guess they're just trying to figure out like what level of advantages do we want to see? Do we want to see a lot? Or do we want to see a minimal, or do you want somewhere in between? I voted somewhere in between. I do really enjoy the advantages. I guess I just don't really know like what does too much look like. So my option was strategic power. The last category was to switch or not to switch. I want the tribes to switch. I want to force new alliances and test old ones, challenging players to prove they can survive in any scenario. Or I do not want the tribes to switch. I want alliances to grow naturally without disruption. Strong bonds should be built and rewarded, not broken. This was another pretty easy one for me. I said yes to switch. I love a tribe swap. I talked about this in my last video. There's just joy for me in seeing somebody who's at the bottom be able to work their way on the top just from a tribe swap. I would love to see a tribe swap in season 50. The only thing I really want to know right now is, are we going to be able to see what the results were, or are we going to find out as season 50 airs? Because a part of me would love to know right now what everybody else has voted for and what we're going to see. I would love to know your thoughts and what you voted for. Drop it down in the comments. I will continue to keep you updated on all things season 50, as I know we are all looking forward to it. Thanks for watching.